Hi Pro-Tec team. We're gonna be strengthening your body for running today. So our workout is focused on strength training with an emphasis on muscular endurance. So let's get started with our warm-up. So we're gonna get started here with a nice light jog in place, low impact option. We're just gonna take it into high knee marching. So we wanna get the blood flowing before we get into our workout. So we wanna recognize the importance of strengthening the entire body, right? So running is a very repetitive motion that works certain muscle groups. And we wanna strengthen the entire body to support those muscle groups. All right, so we're gonna go ahead here with some knee hugs, adding a little bit of ankle rolls here. Staying up nice and tall. Keeping that chest lifted. Pull those knees in nice and tight. Great job. From here, we're gonna go into some hip hinges, nice flat back. We're gonna scoop those arms up and overhead, one leg at a time, keeping that front leg nice and straight. Bending the back knee. Good. Start to feel those hamstrings loosening up here. Excellent. So from here, we're gonna go into some hip circles, opening up those hips, activating those hip flexors, all the way up and around. Good. From here, going into some leg swings. Legs come up nice and high. Take those arms out in front, reaching for the toes. Keeping that chest lifted, shoulders back. Great. We're gonna take a step back, keeping that back leg nice and straight, arms up overhead, push the hip forward just slightly. Nice stretch through those hip flexors. That should feel really good. Nice job. One more time on each side. Beautiful. All right, just prep ourselves for that squat. We're gonna take those legs nice and wide, take those hips down nice and low, elbows to the inside of the knees. We're just gonna shift that weight, nice and gentle, left to right, lifting those heels up, working to open up those hips for our squats. Beautiful. And then lastly, we're gonna go into some lunges, taking a step back, rotate and open, get some nice movement through the spine, as well as opening up that chest. Beautiful. One more time. Excellent. Nice work. Let's go ahead and get into our workout. So resistant bands are elastic, which allows you to increase resistance with both upward and downward movement of an exercise. So you can also work more muscles by moving throughout different planes of motion with these bands. In today's workout, we're gonna be using our total body resistance band with handles, our resistance band loop, and our exercise slider discs. If you don't have these items, don't worry. You can move along with us without any equipment or use light weights for certain exercises. So our first exercise, we're gonna start with some squats. So go ahead and get that band on the floor underneath both feet, making sure it's really anchored and secure there before going into our squats, palms facing away on either side of the body. Taking it down nice and low and extending. We're here for 10 reps, focusing in on working those glutes. So big squeeze of those glutes at the top of our movement. Doing great. We got 5 more reps here. Nice big exhale on that lift. Beautiful. Last 4. Nice job. Good. We'll go ahead and rest here. We've got one more set of 10. So I'm working with a 25-pound resistant, but you can always opt for a heavier weight or double up on that band for a little bit more of a challenge. Go ahead with 10 more reps. Good. Keeping that chest up nice and high. Checking in with those knees, making sure they're staying in line with those ankles as you go down in those squats. Great job. Always good to check in with that breath as you go. Halfway there, you got 5 more reps. Doing great. Working those glutes. We definitely should be feeling those glutes by now. Great job. Last 3 here. Good. And 1. Whew. All right. So our next exercise, we're gonna be doing a military press. So that's gonna help work the arms and the shoulders. Option here to take that band with one foot anchored on the band securely, or two if you'd like a little bit more resistance. So we're gonna take one leg back here for the version I'm doing, and we're gonna take that band up overhead. Beautiful. 10 reps here. Since we're working the arms and shoulders, you're gonna feel it here. We're also gonna feel that in our core, so making sure keeping that core braced as we go. Big exhale on that push. Great job. 5 more reps. Staying nice and lengthened through that mid as you go. You got it. Starting to feel it yet? Nice job. Last 3 reps here. Beautiful. And last one. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out my feet. Since we've got one more set, let's change up our stance here. Get those elbows a little bit lifted, palms facing out, nice, good grip, making sure that band is nice and anchored. 10 more reps here to finish out. Definitely starting to feel it in those shoulders. Big exhale on that push. Beautiful. You got it. All right, we are halfway there. You got 5 more reps. Whew. 2 and 1. Very good. All right, shake it off. Take a nice breath. Check in with yourself right here. Next exercise we're doing is going to be the lateral raises. Taking a step firmly to secure that band. Again, we're going to take those arms out to the side, slight bend in the elbows, and we're going to take the band handles about shoulder height up. One thing I love about these bands is the versatility, right? So I can use whatever weight works for me, challenges me. You want to definitely be feeling it by the time we get to those last few reps. And if you don't quite feel that yet, that's your opportunity to go a little bit heavier, maybe stack those bands. Last 2 here. And 1. Great. Switching out my legs here. Big emphasis, since we are again working our deltoids, our lats, and our core for this move, is making sure that chest is up, shoulders are back and down. Here we go. 10 more reps here. You got it. Check in with that breath. Very good. All right, so we're halfway there. We've got 5 more reps to go. Keeping that chest up lifted. Core should definitely start to feel this move. Great job. Last 2 and 1. Beautiful. All right, shake that out. Take a nice breath. Check in with yourself. We've got one final move to finish out this workout, and that's gonna be some leg extensions. So we're gonna get on the floor here, getting ourselves set up. We wanna make sure that our hands are planted directly underneath our shoulders, and then we're putting our weight on that handles to make sure that they're nice and anchored. For the back end, we wanna make sure that band is centered in the foot, keeping that foot nice and flexed, so that we keep resistance and we prevent that band from snapping back. Knees underneath those hips. So we're gonna lift up the knee and extend that leg out away from us. We're doing 10 reps on each side. Keeping that back nice and flat as you extend that leg. Really good. Keeping that tension on the band as you go. You should be feeling this move in your glutes, your hamstrings, and even a little bit in your core. Beautiful. We've got 3 more reps here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Go ahead and switch out those legs. We've got 10 more reps here to go to finish out our workout. Again, make sure that band is nice in the center of that foot before you begin. You ready? Let's do it. 10 reps. Checking in with that breath, making sure that your weight is evenly dispersed. So we want weight in the wrists as well as in the knees, but evenly. Good. We got 5 more reps to go. Starting to feel that core. Last 3. Foot nice and flexed. 2. Last one. Excellent. All right. So that concludes our total resistance band with handles portion. So now we're gonna go into the exercises with our resistance band loop, starting with our leg abduction. So that's gonna be working outer part of our legs and the glutes. So we're gonna go ahead and take that band around both legs, above the ankles, lying on your side, finding a comfortable position here. So option to kind of rest on those elbows, or you can take that upper body all the way down to the floor, your preference here. We wanna keep the feet nice and flexed. We're gonna lift that band up, 10 reps here, keeping resistance on that band. 10 reps, nice job. Making sure we keep those hips nice and squared towards the front. We don't wanna open the hips up. We wanna keep that work in that leg abduction glute area. Beautiful, nice job. Whew, I feel it here. We've got 3 more reps here. Last 2 and 1. Beautiful. Let's go ahead, switch over to the other side, working that other leg. Stack those feet, flex those feet, and let's go ahead and lift. Good. Staying out of the shoulder too, so staying nice and upright if you choose to go with this position. Keeping those hips squared. You have options here with these resistance band loops to go a little bit heavier. You've got the light, medium, and heavy option. I'm using the light, and that is plenty for me. Great job. We've got 5 more reps here. Keep it going. You should definitely start to feel that burn by now. Excellent. Last 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead, take that band up over the knees, going back to our starting position on the other side. We're gonna stack the feet on top of one another, bend the knees, take them towards the front. We're gonna go into some clamshells, working our gluteus medius. So that's that muscle behind the gluteus maximus that is great for pelvic stabilization and helping to support lower extremity function. So you've got our 10 reps here, and then we're gonna go ahead and switch to the other side. Whew, you should definitely start to feel those glutes light up now. We've got 5 more here on that side. Be sure to keep those feet together, just creating that space in between those knees. Beautiful. Last 3, good. Check in on that breath, and 1, nice work. Let's swivel over to the other side, work that other glute med. 10 reps here to finish. Nice and slow and controlled here. Again, making sure you keep those hips nice and squared up. You don't want to let them open up because that takes the work away from the glute med area. We want to keep it there. Great job here. We've got 5 more reps to finish. Definitely should feel those glutes lighting up. Last 3. You got it. Nice and open on that band. Beautiful. And 1. Excellent work. So now we're gonna go ahead and get into our exercise slider discs. So you have the option to slide, use the handles with our feet. I'm gonna just put my feet on top of the discs, and that should be fine as long as you're applying a good amount of pressure. So first exercise here we're doing is gonna be mountain climbers. So we're gonna go ahead, take our wrists, position them directly under our shoulders. We're gonna take ourselves up into that high plank, top of a push-up position, and sliding one knee in at a time, keeping that back nice and flat, pull the knees in towards the chest. We're here for 10 reps. Left and right equals 1 rep. Good. Keeping that weight in those discs. You're gonna feel a lot of work here in the shoulders and in that core. Beautiful. You're halfway there, you got it. 5 more reps. Pull those knees in. Last 4, 3, Last 2. Woo. And 1. Beautiful job. All right. Take a little break here. Nice cleansing breath. We're gonna go ahead and do one more set of that exercise before we finish up with our last work with these discs. So mountain climbers again, 10 reps, same thing. Here we go. Pulling those knees in. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can go a little bit faster here. Taking those nice deep breaths as you go. Good. Keeping that weight dispersed in the wrists so you feel the shoulders working, but also in those discs. Pull those knees in. Beautiful. Halfway there. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Anyone feel that? I sure did. So let's go ahead and finish out our last exercise in this workout, and that's gonna be core crunches. This time, we're gonna get into that push-up position, top of that plank position, and we're gonna pull both knees in at the same time. 10 reps here. You ready? Let's do it. Pull those knees in, slide them all the way back. You got it. Try to pull the knees in as close as you can to the chest. Modification, if you're not quite there yet, you can always take the knees a little bit further behind. You got 5 more reps here. Last 5. Whew, 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. Whew. Nice job. Nice breaths. We've got one more round. Last 10 reps. We got this. You got this. Are you ready? Get that weight into the wrist. 3, 2, 1. 10. Check in with your breathing here. Try not to hold your breath. I know this one's hard. You got 5 more reps to finish. You got it. Keep breathing. Keep pushing. Last 3, 2. I'm shaking. 1. Whew. Beautiful job. Nice work. You are finished with your workout. Awesome job. Great work. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Thank you guys so much for being here, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.